These Tesla tips are so new that even owners miss them, so let's dive right in. So the days are over when you forget your phone inside of your car. So you see right now I have my phone on the wireless charger, and now I'm going to forget my phone inside of the car. So let's go on and get out and see what the Tesla is going to do. And I am actually going to take off the microphone so you can hear exactly what it's going to do. So put it there. So hopefully you heard that. Whenever it beeped, it was telling me like, hey, your phone is still inside of the car, leaving you not get into your destination, like going in a building or something and have to run back out to get your phone. And this is super easy to set up by going to your menu. We're going to go where it says charging. And from charging, we're going to scroll and it says wireless phone charging pad. And you want to make sure that's toggle on right there. And that's how you do it. Now, we talked about Grok being in the car before, and for those of you that don't know, don't worry. It's your personal AI assistant that you can talk to inside of the car. It's like using ChatGPT in the car. However, did you know that now Grok is your personal navigation assistant as well? In order to activate Grok, you're just going to press and hold the right scroll wheel, probably about for 2 seconds, and you can ask it to go anywhere. Like right now, Grok, I need to go to Best Buy. Can you navigate me to Best Buy?
There's a Best Buy just half a mile away at 850 Cobb Place Boulevard Northwest in Kennesaw. That one's open till 7. Which one, or want me to set that as your destination?
Yeah, go on and set that as my destination for me.
Got it. Navigation set to Best Buy at 850 Cobb Place Boulevard Northwest in Kennesaw. It's 0.8 miles.
So this is pretty cool because not only can you say where you want to go, you can say like, hey Grok, I'm looking for some shoes and like tell me what's in the area, and from there you can literally navigate right to where you need to go. Or if you're in the mood for some hot dogs, you can say, hey Grok, I want some really good Chicago dogs. What is a good place out there for that? And it will give you suggestions, and this is magical, especially if you have FSD with the navigation. I can say on my way to the mall I want to stop by Starbucks, and it will literally just go on and navigate. You don't have to touch the screen for navigation. You don't have to edit your trip or try to fumble what to do. It's all built in. This is super cool, super convenient, especially if you have FSD. It will automatically just start taking you there. And we made it. One of the features that I love about the Tesla cabin that you don't have all of those unnecessary buttons all over the place is very open. And this also comes down to the glove box that's right here as well. Now, in order to open the glove box, you can go to the menu or you can use the Tesla voice command. So watch this. Open the glove box. And right here, it's going to prompt you to do a PIN. So I always like keeping a PIN number on here, and that way I can lock up essential things in my glove box. Now, if you want to set up a PIN in order to get into your glove box, let me show you exactly how we can do this. On the Tesla menu, again, we're going to come down where it says safety. And from safety, we're going to scroll right on down, and you want to make sure that glove box PIN is toggled on. So if you toggle it off, you will have to put in a PIN. If you never set it up before, you get to set up your PIN. You enter the number in twice, and that will save as your PIN. So Siri can sync right to my Tesla. Watch this. Hey Siri, blow the horn on my Tesla. Yes. Not sure if you heard the horn blow, but you can do so many more things using Siri with the car. You can lock your car, you can open the trunk, you can blow the horn, but it won't do everything, but it can do something. And also your Tesla has a built-in photo booth. With your photo booth, you can take selfies, filters, stickers, emojis, and the cool thing is you can share them instantly. So first, you got to make sure your car is in park, which mine is in park. Go over to the toy box, and from the toy box, you have an app here called Photo Booth. And once you do that, it's going to open up the photo booth. Hey y'all, see the camera is right there. And now, here on the photo booth, you can see I took a picture. I can share that, but I'm just going to discard it for now. Or you have different things like different frames here. It is so cool. Play with it. I mean, the best way to learn this type of stuff is just to play with it. And this is fun for the entire family. So you do have those people that freak out because they believe that Teslas are so easy to steal, because I get told all the time, like, hey, if somebody have your phone, they can steal the car. That's not true, because two, you can set up a PIN in order to drive the car. So just say if you did drop your phone, you still couldn't just get away with this thing. Okay, so I'm getting in the car right now, getting in the car. And from here, I am going to place my foot on the brake, and look what's going to happen. PIN to drive. So I can enter in my PIN number right here, and it will start the car. However, you don't necessarily need a PIN in order to drive, but just in case, if you want to set this up, on your Tesla menu on safety, and from safety, go down where it says PIN to drive, and you just want to make sure that's toggled on. And Tesla doesn't leave anyone out, right, Gracie? Because dog mode now shows live activity right on your iPhone. First things first, you want to go in and turn on dog mode. This is great whenever you're getting out the car, and it locks up everything so your dog don't like roll down the window and touch buttons. So you can see right here on the phone at the top, it's going to show that the car is in dog mode. And from there, on your lock screen, your car will actually send you snapshot pictures of what's happening inside of the cabin. And this is even cool. If you have an Apple Watch, it's actually going to show you the snapshots there on your watch as well. And if you're here on the app, if you click where it says dog mode, now it's going to pull up the live camera here, and you can see Gracie right now, like all in the car, sniffing around, looking out the window, trying to see where I am. And this is a feature that I love, and it is super convenient. And I'm talking about syncing your phone's calendar to your Tesla. And the reason that this is super convenient, because if you enter in an address or an appointment in your phone, your car's navigation will automatically take you straight there. And this is exactly how you would do that. First, you're going to go on your Tesla app, go up to the lines there. That's actually your menu. From there, you're going to click on your profile, and now we're going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and you're just going to toggle the calendar to on. And in order to see what's coming up on your calendar inside of your car, you're just going to click where the time is. And whenever I click on the time, you can see that everything now is there. And today I have an appointment at 3 o'clock. And this is a very important tip, considering that I'm going to have a child driving next year. Oh my goodness. On your Tesla, you can set up parental controls. I'm going to come right over here where it says safety. And from safety, you can go down right here where it says parental controls. Now from here, we want to turn this on. On parental controls, you can set speed limit. Right now it's set at 70. Reduce acceleration, and that way they don't gun it like 0 to 60 in the 5 point some seconds. Require safety features. All of those emergency braking and forward collision and all of that good stuff. And it will also set a curfew. Just say if I want to change anything on there, you will have to put a pin in. So if you have a child that's about to start driving, that's why I say that Tesla is actually a pretty good car for a beginner, because you can put those parameters for your child, ensuring their safety and your peace of mind. A lot of the features that you can control your Tesla with, you can do that through voice command, but Tesla has an interesting way of hidden voice commands that you can also partake in. So I'm just going to press the right scroll wheel. My ass is cold. Whenever I said my ass is cold, the heat warmer turned on. Now, that's just one of the strange voice commands that's here on your Tesla. There's so many more. Check out the top video right over there, and I'm going to reveal so many more. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be one or two that you don't know about, so be sure you check it out.